Yo, what's good, sports and today we are gonna be talking about a few things. First off, kinda wanna make a little update. So actually I'll explain it later in the video, but I have an update on my schedule for next month. I got a lot of things to do. But here's my NBA predictions. I think the standings are gonna be Warriors at the top of the West, Grizzlies, Clippers, Suns, Mavericks, Nuggets, Pelicans, and the Timberwolves being the playoff teams in order. So let me repeat that. Number one, Golden State Warriors are going to be number one seed. Second seed, Grizzlies. Third seed, Clippers. Fourth seed, Suns. And fifth seed, Dallas Mavericks. Sixth seed, Denver Nuggets. Seventh seed, New Orleans Pelicans. Eighth seed, Minnesota Timberwolves. I think they all can have a chance to maybe make I'm just gonna break it down. Golden State is gonna have a bounce back season. They're gonna know that this could potentially be the last chance of like the dynasty and stuff, because the free agent stuff. So they know that they have to go all out. So they're gonna try to win as many games as possible. They're gonna try to get as high seeds as possible. They're going to try to win the championship and go back to back. Grizzlies, they're going to have a huge bounce back season. They're like one of like 5 teams in the league that I think are going to have a huge bounce back season. Grizzlies are going to be second seed. The Clippers, they're going to have a great season. They're going to have a lot of chemistry by the playoffs. They're going to get all the rust off of them. They're going to be able to keep the guys healthy, and they're going to be able to win some games, get a high seed. The Suns, they're going to have a bounce back season, but it's not going to be high enough in the win column to get them to like the top of the West. They're gonna be like the 4th seed, but like they're gonna have a high win. They're gonna have a high win count. The Mavericks, they're gonna drop down a little bit because they lost Jalen Brunson and didn't replace him with really anything. Not even like a role player. Like they didn't even. I don't even think they gone for like. I think there's been talks about them trying to get like a Colin Sexton deal, but like I ain't heard nothing about that. So oh yeah. The Pelicans, I think they're a good team. They could potentially make a conference finals run, but they are not good enough to beat out some of the other top 6 teams. They're gonna be a playing team with record wise, but they're gonna be a good team. Same thing with the Timberwolves. Gonna be a good team, but they're not good record wise. Against the top teams in the league. Lakers, they're gonna barely miss the playoffs. They're gonna be a playing team. You're going to barely miss the playoffs. And these are all like the standings right now. These are all currently as of August 28th, but I'm recording this on the 29th, and there has been nothing between yesterday and today. So yeah. And if the slight chance that something happens, like a huge trade involving 3-4 teams, and one of these teams are like one of these teams in the stand this year go up or down, Yeah, this is all way before that. I'm recording this like on the 28th. I gotta get this out. I gotta stop rambling. This computer stuff got 49 minutes to record. It's done. Okay, so same thing with the Blazers. They're a good team, but not good enough to be better than the top 8 teams. Jazz. I legit just say it's the same thing. But for the Donovan Mitchell deal, I don't know what's going to happen. Currently, as of the 29th, there has been no trade. So, yeah. Kings. I don't think the Kings are good enough to make the playoffs. They're good enough to make the play-in, but they're not good enough to make the playoffs. I don't think so. The Rockets. I think they are a good team. I think not like good, but they're gonna be close enough to maybe might be able to sneak into a playing spot. Thunder, and the Spurs are gonna be the two rebuilding teams. The Thunder got got um got um got got okay, good, okay, got 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 okay, 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 got okay, so okay, the Thunder are going to be a high tier rebuilding team. Um, the rebuilding team since they lost Chet Holmgren, they're gonna be trying to tank, but not really because they gonna work on they're gonna be kind of just on focusing on developing on the younger guys, but they're not gonna try to focus on winning games. They're gonna focus on development, not winning games. Thunder, I mean Spurs tanking. They're tanking. I don't really care. They're tanking. They're tanking. Okay. Okay. And that's the West. So with the Celtics, Bucks, Sixers, and kind of the Heat are going to have back. They're gonna have bounce back seasons. And I say Heat kind of because they are they didn't really make that many off-season acquisitions, and they are lost PJ Tucker, one of the best defenders, so it's kind of a tough one. I think I think I think the Heat are gonna be a good team. They're gonna be potentially conference finals. Could be a conference finals. Potentially could make a run to the finals, but I don't know. The Nets, since KD, Kyrie, and Ben Simmons are actually probably gonna play, okay, they're a dark horse contender. They could potentially make a conference finals. They can. The Hawks, pretty good team, but they are the tier below on all the contenders. They're that good playoff team that could give everybody a good run for their money in the first or second round if they can pull an upset. Bulls, same thing. They didn't make many all seeking. season off acquisitions, so they didn't really improve the team that much, while the East improved around them. So yeah, same thing with the Raptors, kind of. But they're like a good team. They got some young guys like Pascal Siakam and Scottie Barnes. So they're pretty good, they're decent, but probably not good enough to be a high tier playoff team. But they barely made the cut. Cavs, Knicks, and Hornets, they're gonna be good, but not good enough to make the playoffs. Especially in the case of the Hornets. Like I'm kind of low key worried about what's going on in Charlotte, because they didn't get anybody to replace Miles Bridges, and Miles Bridges was like the second best player. Like obviously he did all that stuff, but like, come on, if you're going, like, the man's not gonna probably come back. Like if he, like, you're gonna be lucky if he doesn't get in jail. Gets locked up for multiple years. So yeah, the Wizards, they're just gonna keep Bradley Beal's. Gonna focus on two things: development and Bradley Beal's value being high. Pacers, they're gonna focus on two things: trading all their valuable pieces that they're not young guys, and developing the young guys. Magic and Pistons are rebuilding, so yeah. Okay, here's the awards. You can actually see. The awards. Rookie of the Year, Pablo Banchero. I'm starting to get the names better as I'm doing these retakes. Ty Lue is gonna be the coach. Okay, why am I not explaining why? Hey, it was pretty good in the summer league. Like, he was really good in the summer league, and I think out of the top 3 players, technically top 2, because Chet Holmgren is out for the season, he has the best chance to win Rookie of the Year. Coach of the Year, Ty Lue. I think with the Clippers now being like a playoff team, people are going to think, he carried this, he helped this team go from a non-playoff team to a championship level team. Like, no, like he literally low key carried that Clippers to an almost playoff win. Like, if the play didn't exist, they would have won. They would have been in the playoffs. Like, seriously, they would have been in the playoffs. Like, they were the 7th seed, so they probably would have been in the playoffs. 6th man of the year, Jordan Poole. There's no 6th man who's better than Jordan Poole right now. And he's going to get full-time off the bench moments, too. Like, he's going to be playing full-time. Like, Clay's back, Steph's back, like, Andrew Williams back. Like he's going to be playing 6th man. He's going to be 6th man full-time. Like, he's not going to be 6th man half the year. Like, he was like, top 5 in voting, and he only started, like, half, and he only came off the bench, like, half of the games. So, imagine him developing a contract year, basically. A contract year, developing, and having more time. He's definitely getting that 6th man of the year. And speaking of contract years, Draymond Green's going to be the defensive player of the year. If it's not him, it's Giannis. It's either Giannis or Draymond. Easy. Contractor year. Everybody goes off on their contract year. And I think Draymond's going to do the same thing. MVP, Jason Tatum. I think Jason Tatum could potentially be potentially be an MVP candidate, especially if he has a bounce back season, which I think he is. The Celtics are definitely having a bounce back season, so I think he's gonna be an MVP. Now we're going to talk about potential first next time All-Stars. Jalen Brunson. If the Knicks are good, he's probably making an All-Star team. any of the top 4 picks from the 2021 draft. I think if their teams are good, which I think most likely Scotty Barnes is going to be the one. Scotty Barnes or Evan Mobley are going to be one of the 2 players to make it. Might be the closest because their team success, but any of the top 4 picks in the 2021 draft, see Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is going to take a huge step in his 3rd season, and he's going to definitely be an All-Star candidate. Like, he's going to be, I feel like he's definitely a lock to be a first-time All-Star. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, if he has a great individual season and his team is good, probably an All-Star. Trades between now, the trade deadline, and I have one of these that could potentially be an All-Star. You can kind of see the Wizards one, so this is probably one of the ones that could be an All-Star. What? Let's look at it. I don't even know where I'm at right now. Okay. Here. Bradley Beal, Kristaps Porzingis, and Kyle Kuzma for Gordon Hayward, Kelly Oubre Jr., Terry Rozier, some young guys, and 3 first-round picks and 3 seconds. You can kind of switch out the first rounds and seconds. Like, it could be like, you say 4 first-round picks and 2 seconds. Or it could be 5 first-round picks and 1 second. I don't know. You can kind of switch it out, but I think this is a decent trade for Charlotte. Like, now this is a decent trade for Charlotte. They can get off of They can get off the contract as of Terry Rozier, and Gordon Hayward at the same time. We're replacing them as long as with Bradley Beal, Kristaps Porzingis, and Kyle Kuzma. Now, imagine that lineup with LaMelo, Bradley Beal. Ooh. I don't know. They live. Shoot, who I put at the 3? I just traded 2 of their wings. You can put whatever. Maybe they've already signed Miles Bridges sometime later. Kyle Kuzma and Kristaps Porzingis. That's not bad. That could potentially be a playoff team. That's definitely a young, fun team. That's a pretty good team. So yeah, and then the Wizards get a bunch of players. They probably would either they will probably not half these guys. Number 2, Donovan Mitchell trade. I think this is like a rough draft. I was thinking that maybe the Knicks should trade R.J. Barrett in this deal. That's why I made. Like, if the Knicks decided to trade R.J. Barrett instead of somebody like Fournier. Like, I'm thinking it's either R.J. Barrett, Fournier, or maybe Julius Randle. And why did I say Julius Randle? Because of how bad he was last season. He was disappointing last year. So I'm thinking, why should he stay by if he's basically telling the booing his own fans? So yeah. Other than that, Mike Conley and both as long as Jared Farrell and Yugoku Ibuki go to the Lakers. Westbrook goes to the Jazz, probably gets bought out, and some young guys along with R.J. Barrett. I think now an Evan Fournier trade would be, especially if they're going to give up like that much. I think it would be Evan Fournier, a mix of your Obi Toppin, Cam Reddish, Quentin Grimes, or Emmanuel quickly, or maybe Miles McBride too. A mix of any of these players, not named RJ Barrett, plus obviously Westbrook. And then the Jazz are trading obviously Donovan Mitchell, and then they're gonna probably trade some other pieces to fill out the cap. But that's really all it. Like that's really all it. Like that's really all it. So now here's the update. I am posting a main channel video, so the main channel video on Sunday, and every Sunday, and I'm posting a. Wait a second. Still can find a. But it's hard to do. Oh, come on. Man, I thought it was an actual trade. I was probably like, did they just trade him or something? Oh. The Knicks just signed RJ Barrett. God dang. Knicks fans. God dang. Dang. We've had the poison pill mixture only one. What that mean? No, he's Donovan Mitchell's the Raptors. Nah, that's not happening. Donovan Mitchell to the Raptors. That's not happening. Okay, the update. Okay. I rambled on a little bit because I had to check something. So right now okay, I'm posting main channel video every Sunday except for maybe some like other days, maybe like holidays, but I'll let y'all know if like schedules change. And I'm posting a second channel video, which podcast on Wednesday. So it's like a 3-day gap between, not 3 to 4 day gap between videos on both channels. So just to let y'all know. Yeah, I think I kind of talked about it a little bit on the Instagram, but it's just here to confirm. So yeah. Hope you guys like this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, bye. Oh, also follow social media links in the description. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, bye. I'm out. Peace.